The Roman Empire. The name itself evokes images of power, grandeur, and enduring legacy. At its zenith, Rome's dominion stretched across vast swathes of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. Its legions were unmatched, its laws influential, and its culture a beacon across the known world. For centuries, Rome seemed invincible, an empire destined to rule for eternity. From the rugged hills of Scotland to the sun-drenched sands of North Africa, the Roman eagle soared, a symbol of unmatched military might and administrative efficiency. The Roman Empire left an enduring mark on history, shaping Western civilization in profound ways. Its legal system, architecture, language, and political thought continue to influence us today. Yet the seemingly invincible Roman Empire crumbled, leaving behind ruins and a legacy shrouded in mystery. How could such a powerful empire, one that had weathered countless storms and vanquished numerous foes, succumb to its enemies? The fall of the Roman Empire is a historical enigma that continues to fascinate and perplex scholars to this day. The traditional narrative often points to barbarian invasions as the primary culprit. While these incursions undoubtedly played a role, they were but a symptom of deeper, more insidious problems gnawing at the empire's core. To comprehend the fall of Rome, one must look beyond the simplistic narrative of external conquest and delve into the internal struggles that plagued the empire for centuries. Like a once mighty tree, the Roman Empire, despite its outward appearance of strength, was slowly rotting from within. Economic instability, military overstretch, political corruption, and societal changes all contributed to the empire's gradual decline. These factors, often overlooked or downplayed, were the true architects of Rome's downfall. At the heart of Rome's decline lay a series of economic crises that shook the empire to its core. Constant wars and imperial expansion, while initially profitable, eventually drained the empire's coffers. The once abundant flow of gold and silver from conquered territories slowed to a trickle, replaced by crippling war debts and rampant inflation. To make matters worse, the Roman government, desperate to maintain the illusion of prosperity, resorted to debasing its currency. This short-sighted policy, while providing temporary relief, only served to further erode the empire's economic foundations. As inflation soared, the cost of goods skyrocketed, leading to widespread poverty, social unrest, and a decline in trade. Section 5. Military overextension and decline. For centuries, the Roman legions were the envy of the ancient world, renowned for their discipline, training, and effectiveness. However, the empire's insatiable appetite for expansion eventually stretched its military resources to the breaking point. As the empire grew, so too did its borders, creating a logistical nightmare for even the most skilled Roman generals. Maintaining order across such a vast territory required a massive standing army, a costly endeavor that further strained the empire's already depleted finances. To compound matters, the legions, once composed primarily of loyal Roman citizens, increasingly relied on foreign mercenaries. While these mercenaries were often fierce warriors, they lacked the discipline and loyalty of their Roman counterparts. This reliance on mercenaries not only eroded the legion's fighting spirit, but also posed a significant threat to internal stability, as emperors became increasingly beholden to powerful mercenary generals. Section 6. Political upheaval and fragmentation. Adding to the turmoil, the Roman Empire was plagued by chronic political instability. Succession crises, coups, and assassinations became commonplace, as ambitious generals and power-hungry senators vied for control of the empire. This constant power struggle paralyzed the government, making it difficult to address the pressing issues facing the empire. The empire, once united under a single ruler, became increasingly fractured, with rival claimants to the throne often plunging the empire into bloody civil wars. The division of the empire into western and eastern halves in the late 4th century CE only exacerbated these problems. While intended to improve governance, the division ultimately created two separate empires, each with its own emperor, armies, and interests. This division ultimately weakened the empire as a whole, making it more susceptible to external threats. Section 7. The Last Emperor and the Fall of an Era. The year 476 CE marks a pivotal moment in the history of the Roman Empire. It was in this year that Romulus Augustulus, the last Western Roman emperor, was deposed by Odoacer, a Germanic general. Ironically, Romulus's deposition, an event traditionally seen as the definitive fall of Rome, occurred with relatively little fanfare. There were no epic battles, no dramatic last stands. Instead, Romulus, a mere teenager placed on the throne by his father, was simply removed from power by Odoacer, who saw little value in maintaining the facade of a unified Roman Empire. Section 8. The Descent into Darkness. The deposition of Romulus Augustulus did not mark the end of Roman civilization, but it did usher in a period of profound change and upheaval. With the Western Roman Empire in ruins, Europe descended into a period of fragmentation and instability known as the Dark Ages. The once vibrant cities of the Roman Empire fell into disrepair, trade routes collapsed, and literacy declined. The centralized authority of Rome was replaced by a patchwork of Germanic kingdoms, each with its own customs, laws, and languages. Section 9. The multifaceted collapse, a confluence of factors. The fall of the Roman Empire was not the result of a single catastrophic event, but rather the culmination of centuries of internal decay and external pressure. Economic instability, military overstretch, political corruption, and societal changes all played a role in weakening the empire from within, making it vulnerable to the barbarian migrations that ultimately swept it away. It was a slow, agonizing decline, a gradual unraveling of a once great power. Section 10. Echoes of the Past. Lessons for the present. The fall of the Roman Empire, while a distant event, holds valuable lessons for us today. It serves as a stark reminder that even the most powerful empires are not immune to decline. It teaches us that internal factors, such as economic mismanagement, political instability, and social decay, can be just as devastating as external threats. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, we would do well to heed the lessons of history. For in the ruins of Rome, we see not only the fragility of empires, but also the enduring power of human resilience and the capacity for renewal. What lessons can we draw from Rome's fall to ensure the longevity and prosperity of our own societies? The echoes of the past resonate through time, urging us to learn from history's mistakes and strive for a more stable and just future.